In this video, I'll be teaching you on how to care for the betta fish. The first thing on this list I'd like to talk about is tank size. Betta fish shouldn't be kept in anything under 5 gallons. Will they survive? Yes, but they will not thrive as they would in the wild. You should keep bettas in 5 to 10 gallon tanks, as this is optimum for them. They'll have enough room to swim and water parameters won't fluctuate like they would in smaller tanks. You should also not keep bettas in large tanks as it's excessive, and most bettas have heavy fins, which will be harder for them to swim up and down to eat food or explore their territory. This could also cause fin rot, which could kill the betta at the end. So you should keep bettas in tanks that are 5 to 10 gallons. The second thing on this list I'd like to talk about is water parameters. Betta fish prefer a pH of 6 to 7 and a temperature of 26 to 28 degrees Celsius. A temperature under this could weaken the immunity, which could end up killing the betta fish. The next thing on this list I'd like to talk about is feeding your betta fish. The best food to feed betta fish is live foods. Live foods include black worms, mosquito larvae, and brine shrimp. I like to feed my betta fish frozen bloodworms, as it's fun to feed them and the betta will also jump out of the water to eat them. This is one of my favorite parts of keeping a betta fish. But if you don't have access to any frozen foods or live foods, you can always feed your betta fish high protein pellets or flakes. One note to do is before you feed the pellets to the betta fish is to soak them in some water to prevent bloating in the betta fish's stomach. This could lead to your betta fish having constipation, which could relatively kill your betta fish. A free food to feed your betta fish is mosquito larvae. You can leave a tub of water outside and some mosquitoes will find it. They will lay their eggs in there, and when the eggs hatch, they're a high protein food to feed to your betta. The next thing on this list I'd like to talk about is tank mates. Betta fish do not get lonely, yet they get bored. Some good tank mates include guppies, neon tetras, different types of tetras, corridoras, otocinclus, and coolie loaches. Tank mates can help improve betta fish's activity, which would make the betta less bored. Some notes to do is not to have tank mates that stay at the top of the water column, which is the betta fish's territory. If you are going to have some tank mates, it's good to have a lot of plants to block out the line of sight. You can also keep female bettas in a tank together as long as it's an appropriate size and there's a lot of plant coverage to block out the line of sight of the female bettas. If your female bettas get aggressive, it's good to take them out and keep them in a solo tank. One way we can recreate the betta fish's natural environment is to add botanicals. Betta fish come from places like Philippines, Malaysia, and Thailand. These places have really dark, tanniny waters with a low pH and a really acidic water. We can recreate this by adding botanicals into your betta fish's tank. The best botanical to add by far is Indian almond leaf. If you cannot find this, then you can locally source some leaves from your local park or forest. But these will not have the same effect as Indian almond leaves. The tannins released from the decomposing leaves in the water is beneficial to your betta fish's health and immunity. It also makes the betta fish more active. The last two things I'll be talking about is regarding the fish tank. Betta fish always need a lid. If you do not have a lid on your tank, they will most likely jump out. In the wild, betta fish jump to eat prey or to find new bodies of water. They will most probably jump out of a fish tank if you do not have a lid. So have a lid. The next thing is there shouldn't be too much flow in the fish tank. As you all know, betta fish come from stagnant waters in Malaysia, Thailand, and the Philippines. If you have too much flow, this can cause fin rot as the betta fish will not be able to swim. The last thing I'd like to talk about is decorations in your fish tank. Decorations in your fish tank are not really good as most of them have really sharp, jagged edges which could cut up your betta fish's fins, killing the betta fish. You also don't want artificial decor because most of them have really tiny small holes which the betta fish will get stuck in. Betta fish are really curious creatures and will explore every single inch of the environment. I know this video might have seemed really complicated, but it's really not. Betta fish are really easy to care for and they're my favorite fish by far because they have a huge personality, They always come up to you when you're going to feed them, and they're really colorful. Betta fish are really good beginner pets for any person getting into the fish keeping hobby. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you watching this, and subscribe. Thank you.